Welcome to Flower Care, where every day we take care of, listen to, and admire the colorful orchids in our garden together. In today's video, I will continue to share with you a new type of fertilizer with extremely simple ingredients but highly effective. Helps orchids in the garden grow evenly from roots to leaves, and after just a short time, you will see orchids blooming brightly in your garden. Here I will use eggs. After cooking, do not rush to throw away the eggshells because they contain many nutrients that are useful for orchids, especially calcium, which helps the roots and leaves grow healthily. Next, we will wash the eggshells, both inside and out, to completely remove any remaining residue, to avoid causing odors or attracting insects. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to click the like and subscribe buttons to support me, and don't miss any useful orchid care tips. I'm happy to accompany you on the journey of nurturing and conquering the beauty of orchid pots. After washing, we will dry the eggshells in the sunlight for about a day. This helps the eggshells dry and become crispy, easy to crush, and the sunlight also has a sterilizing effect, making the eggshells cleaner and safer to use for orchids. Before fertilizing orchids, we should wet the entire growing medium and root system with clean water. This is a very important step that many people often skip. When the orchid roots are dry, fertilizing directly will easily burn the roots and cause the plant to go into nutritional shock. Watering first helps the roots soften and open, ready to absorb nutrients. At the same time, a moist growing medium will help the fertilizer dissolve and penetrate more evenly, avoiding salt accumulation or excessive concentration of nutrients at one point. Thanks to that, the orchid will absorb nutrients slowly, safely, and effectively, helping the plant grow healthy, with green leaves and strong roots. If the water flowing out from the growing medium is clear like this, it proves that our growing medium is very clean. This helps the orchid roots absorb nutrients more effectively. If the water flowing out from the growing medium is clear like this, it proves that our growing medium is very clean. This helps the orchid roots absorb nutrients more effectively, and the entire process of caring for the plant will achieve optimal results. Then we lift the tree out and let the growing medium water before taking care of it. After a day, we check to see if the eggshells are dry. If they are dry, we will grind the eggshells into small pieces to prepare them as fertilizer for the orchids. After roughly crushing the eggshells, I will use a blender to grind them more finely, helping the fermentation process go more smoothly. What country are you watching this video from? Let me know in the comments below. It's great to be able to connect and share our passion for orchids from all over the world. In addition to English subtitles, you can enable automatic translation to make understanding the content easier. Just open the video, click the gear icon, select Subtitles, then enable automatic translation and select the language you want. After grinding, we pour the eggshells into a clean jar for storage, both to keep them for a long time and to be convenient for next use. The next ingredient I used was an apple. Apples are not only a healthy fruit for humans, but can also be a useful ingredient in orchid care. When eating apples, do not rush to throw away the peel. Apple peels contain many useful nutrients, supporting the growth of orchids. Next, we will cut the apple peel into small pieces for easy processing and use for orchids. After chopping, we put the apple peel into a clean jar. I will use the crushed eggshells from earlier. Put about 2 tablespoons of eggshells into the same jar with the apple peels. Next, we add about 1 liter of hot water. Hot water helps soften the apple peel and eggshell, thereby releasing the nutrients inside faster and dissolving better in the solution. Cover and let it sit for about a day before use to allow the nutrients to completely dissolve in the water. After 1 day of incubation, the solution will become more ripe and stable, no longer too harsh, helping the orchid absorb nutrients gently and effectively. Next, we filter out the residue. This makes the solution clearer, easily permeates the substrate and roots, helping the orchid absorb nutrients more effectively. After completing all the steps, we will get a liquid fertilizer. This is the solution I will use to care for the orchids in the garden. Method 1. Use a soft cotton pad to absorb the nutrient solution. Then gently wipe it on both sides of the orchid leaves. Wiping the leaves not only helps provide nutrients directly through the leaf surface, but also brings many other benefits to the orchid. When wiping nutrients on orchid leaves, the top surface of the leaves will be cleaned of dirt, helping the leaves to be green and shiny, photosynthesize better, and absorb light more effectively. On the underside, where many stomata are concentrated, nutrients will penetrate faster and stronger, helping the leaves to be healthy, flexible, and limit pests and diseases. When you have finished caring for an orchid, you should replace it with a new cotton pad before moving on to another plant. This helps to avoid spreading fungus or bacteria from one plant to another, keeping the entire orchid system clean and healthy. In this solution, there is also a harmonious combination of calcium from eggshells with vitamins, minerals, and organic acids from apple peels. Calcium helps the leaves to be thick, sturdy, and increase resistance. Vitamins and organic acids help the leaves to be green, shiny, and healthy, promote photosynthesis, while trace minerals supplement energy for the leaves. Thanks to that, the orchid is always healthy, grows evenly, and is ready to enter the flowering stage. Method 2. We will use a spray bottle. Pour the prepared nutrients into the bottle, then spray evenly on the entire orchid plant. This is also known as the foliar fertilization method, helping the plant quickly absorb nutrients through both leaves and aerial roots, thereby promoting stronger growth. When the nutrient solution is sprayed with a fine mist and evenly covers the entire leaf, stem, and aerial roots, the plant can directly absorb nutrients through the leaf surface. This helps the nutrient replenishment process to take place quickly. In addition, the mist from the sprayer also creates ideal humidity around the plant, preventing the aerial roots from drying out, while limiting the development of fungal diseases due to the environment being too dry or too stuffy. Thanks to that, the orchid will develop in a balanced way from leaves, stems to roots, and soon produce beautiful, long-lasting flowers. Method 3. We will water this nutrient directly into the roots and substrate. This is the way to help orchids absorb nutrients in the most natural way through the root system and surrounding living environment. When the solution is absorbed into the substrate, minerals such as calcium from eggshells will help the roots grow strong and resistant to rot. Potassium from apple peels will promote photosynthesis, helping the leaves to be thick, green, and shiny, and other trace elements will help the plant increase its natural resistance. At the same time, the nutrient solution also improves the porosity and humidity of the substrate, creating an ideal living environment for the roots. After watering, you can also soak the whole orchid pot in the nutrient solution for about 20 minutes, helping the substrate absorb the nutrients, thereby allowing the orchid roots to be exposed to and absorb the maximum beneficial ingredients. Thanks to that, the plant is not only healthier but also has enough energy to grow evenly and soon produce beautiful flowers. After spraying fertilizer on the leaves, do not forget to use a soft and clean towel to gently wipe away the remaining drops of solution. This helps the leaves to breathe, limits leaf burn when exposed to sunlight, and prevents fungal diseases from developing due to prolonged humidity. Because if the solution is left on for too long, these small droplets can act as lenses, causing leaf burn, while creating a favorable environment for bacteria, fungi, or moss to grow. This small but very important action will help orchid leaves stay green, healthy, and photosynthesize more effectively. You should use this type of fertilizer to care for orchids about once every 2 weeks. The best time to fertilize is early morning or late afternoon, when the temperature is cool and the sunlight is not too harsh. This way, the plant will absorb nutrients most effectively, while avoiding the risk of leaf burn or heat shock, helping orchids grow healthily and bloom beautifully. After about 20 minutes of soaking, we will gently lift the plant out of the solution. During this time, place the plant in a dry, airy, and lightly lit place. This condition helps the root system dry quickly, limiting the risk of rot, while creating a favorable environment for the plant to absorb and metabolize nutrients most effectively, helping the orchid grow healthily and sustainably. And this is the result after 3 weeks of persistent care. The leaves of the orchid gradually become greener, with darker and fresher colors than before. The surface of the leaves is shiny and thick, showing that the plant is being fully nourished. In particular, the new young leaves begin to appear with a fresh green color, signaling the strong vitality and stable development of the orchid. Many young roots have begun to sprout right on the orchid stem. These young roots are lush green, plump, and shiny, proving that the plant is absorbing nutrients very well and has strong vitality. This is a good sign, because young roots are the important foundation to help the plant develop sustainably in the future. The flower stalks of the tree also grow very strongly, long, and sturdy. On them, the flowers bloom with rich, fresh colors and last longer than before. This is clear evidence that the tree has been well nourished from the roots, leaves to the flowers, thanks to which the entire vitality is fully expressed on each petal. If you encounter any difficulties in the process of caring for and growing orchids, do not hesitate to leave a comment below. I am always ready to support and share my experiences to help you grow healthy, green orchids that bloom brightly all year round. I hope this video will give you more options to take better care of orchids at home. If you find the video useful, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on simple, effective natural orchid care tips in the upcoming videos. Thank you for watching the video. Goodbye and see you in the next videos.